Hey, I'm Deitrick Haddon.
And I am Michelle Williams, your new mentors for our new show, Fix My Choir.
If you're a Preacher of LA fan, your time is being moved up to 9, okay? So we got that 10 o'clock spot, Fix My Choir.
Yes, we do.
All right, but you still can watch it at 9 o'clock and then stay tuned for Fix My Choir right after.
Peace. I know for me, I'm not saying church drama didn't exist. I just think back maybe people just knew how to be, professional and courteous to other people by not arguing in the sanctuary, take it outside or whatever. But as far as the choir rehearsals and stuff, we didn't deal with arguing and, like I said, if they were.
I don't know about in my church, we fought a few times at choir.
I didn't, not in my church. And I'm not saying we didn't have drama, but I just think people just dealt with it differently instead of in actual rehearsal. Y'all from Detroit, so that's how y'all get down.
I think you mature beyond church drama. Because when you're in it got you. You're always dealing with church stuff and rules and regulations and all that stuff. But then as you come into your own, you mature beyond it, and it don't have you anymore. Like I was all the way church, choir rehearsal, Bible class, church all day, all night. And then when I came into my own, I said, okay, wait a minute, there's life beyond this, and you kind of mature beyond all of that.
Because I think nowadays in choirs, people want to get to a place that they aspire to be, and they're not there yet. And I just think for her, I think she was just fed up and just frustrated. And it's hard for someone to come in and tell you how you should be doing something, especially when we're just getting there to assess something. But we wanted to have a little more respect, as far as our expertise. But he's not being so busy and
she's too big time for me.
He's very.
I'm just a little old gospel singer struggling, trying to make 100. 99 and a half won't do.
Lies.
I'm climbing up the rough side of the mountain.
Lies.
I don't want no peanut butter and jelly. I want my soul to be saved. That
Goodbye. No, listen. We did do something together on his Blessed and Cursed movie soundtrack.
Oh yes, which was
on a
amazing.
song called More Like You. So we hope to do some more things. We have great fun together. We're always singing together and just, so maybe one day if he decides to be nice and call and invite me on his.
I tried to be on this latest record, which is huge, by the way. It blew up, but she kicked me off of it. And that's a whole other
He was taking his time,
program.
and the label needed my album turned in.
I tried to expedite the process, but it was going slow. That was a rough day to tell you the truth.
It was a rough day for everybody.
You went to How Sweet the Sound. You won't go past there.
Okay, God.
Oh my God. That attitude doesn't work.
All right, honey. Okay.
Don't call me honey.
All right, Michelle.
Call me Michelle.
If y'all want to have this quiet, y'all can have it without me.
You probably should exit.
Okay, well, I'll leave when I feel like leaving.
I think you should leave now.
You cannot put me out, Miss Destiny's Child.
It was just being evil and doing too much. And we all felt it at the time. It wasn't right. It wasn't right.
Yeah, but you got it together.
I got it. You're not gonna do my sister like that now.
Cause I was about to get on the plane. I was calling the travel agent saying, "Get me out of here."
Yeah, you don't want to stir Michelle up though, because that's not an easy thing to deal with.
Oh, this is a first. Criticized for the way that I'm dressed. Will, shoulders is out now. I have been criticized for the way that I dress, and I think what people also have to understand, what was worn on stage. Obviously, you're not going to see me walking down the street in that. That's just stage. That stage was stage wardrobe. I've never been criticized for the way I dress. I love fashion, and whatever genre of music I'm singing, I dress accordingly. But I'm always going to take fashion. I love fashion.
But you always keep it classy.
I try to.
Most religious people have problems with the way you dress. Those are the really starchy religious people. Those that are wrapped in swaddling clothes walking around. And they just walked up out the Bible, out of the Old Testament. No. It's no blurred lines. We keep things in perspective. When we get home, it's all about loving each other. And it's all about family. When we're on stage, it's all about performing and doing what we have to do. No, we do not cross the line, because I don't need to take that at home with me. I want my wife. I don't need that.
It's not going to happen. I think I got cold feet and just really kind of changed my mind on that. But I am happy to work in reality TV in other capacities, such as how I'm working, doing Fix My Choir and things of that nature. I would like to one day definitely be married. I still have to pray about the children part, so we'll see. Could I ever date someone who had a different faith than me? Is if they believe in Jesus and God, I guess that would just still
Different
be
faith.
Christian.
Buddhism.
No, no.
Allah.
You know, I have a funny story to tell you. So this was like, oh my God, over 10 years ago, and I caught myself going on a date with a Muslim, and we went to breakfast, and he told me that if I order anything with bacon or pork, he would not pay for my meal. What? So I'm glad that I have my own coins, because I definitely ordered bacon.
You didn't get up from the table and walk out?
No, I had no intentions of like dating him.
Oh, okay.
Like that. As if, no. Sorry, no mean no disrespect, but I mean that's just not.
I'm surprised he didn't tell you to wrap up before you walked out the door. Because you have to be wrapped from head to toe as a Muslim woman, and you can't say certain things.
Well, not all Muslim women have to be wrapped up.
Really? Okay, that's new to me. But hey.
So no. Not saying I won't be open to like friendships or I hang out with all types of people, but as far as dating and marriage, that's something you have to consider. Will it be a problem in the future?
People don't like to hear good news. They don't want to hear how people are changing their lives and people that were hurt in church are now going back to church. I mean, we're getting thousands and thousands of testimonies and tweets and all kinds of inboxes about people wanting to have a relationship with God as a result of our transparency on the show. So I really don't pay attention to negative people because I know that those people are really they're not called to me. They ain't trying to pay me no attention, I only pay attention to those that are called to me and my voice and how I view things. And I think people are connected with me now. Before, you really didn't know me. You knew my music, but you didn't know Deitrick. I think this show definitely gave me an opportunity to connect with those who've been supporting me down through the years and expanded my reach through Preachers of LA. Recently, I read some blog. Somebody said that Deitrick lost a record deal because of his antics on Preachers of LA, but they were so off and so wrong. But I was reading it as if they made it sound like they were telling the truth. But it was a lie. I was signed to RCA for like 12 years, and the deal was up, and I just decided not to do that deal again. You can't do the same thing you've been doing. You got to really trying to go to the next level. And this show, if anything, it opened a world to me. It allowed me to produce more shows like Fix My Choir. I'm one of the executive producers on Preachers, and now one of the executive producers, along with Holly Carter and Pink Sneakers on Fix My Choir. So Preachers of LA has been a massive, major blessing to me. All right, that's make it clear. It's a very major blessing to me because we wouldn't have a Fix My Choir if it wasn't for that platform. So anybody's over there trying to conjure up something that Deitrick losing deals because he's acting a fool on TV. No. Deitrick is getting deals because of that.
Well,
Then the church say, "Amen."